And go. Hello, and welcome to a celebratory Zesty Lifehacks with me, Tom, and it's the Clown Prince of Hacking. It's Hardy. Hardy, how are you today?
Hunky nun woodchucks. I'm good.
Hunky nun woodchucks.
Yes.
I thought you were going to go.
Well, I was going to go. But I thought you said that we were going to do that later.
It is quite annoying, but we are celebrating because this is episode 52. What does episode 52 mean?
2. Yeah. What?
What is that?
It's like, it's half the years.
No, it's a whole year. There are 52 weeks in a year.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. There's 52 weeks in a year. This is episode...
Wait, I'll get ready to do the thing. I just didn't want to interrupt you. So I kind of pulled the kill button on it, but I will do it.
Please don't.
Nobody
wants to hear these anymore.
Yeah,
it's okay that we're celebrating. People on the videos can see balloons, but I don't know if anybody wants to hear these anymore.
Yeah, but if I tell the podcast listeners what it is, maybe they'll be intrigued.
Okay.
It's the end of one of those party blowers strapped onto a balloon, and then I can blow up the balloon because it hasn't got an end on the party blower.
Yep.
And then it's tied to a balloon. So then when I go blow up the balloon with the party blower on the end,
it is truly awful. If there are any kids out there looking for a new way to make horrible noises and annoy their parents,
don't do this one.
I think we've just discovered. I think we've just Hardy's first hack for today: strap a balloon to a party blower and let it fly.
It didn't really fly.
If it was a helium balloon, imagine it flying around the room. Just
oh my god!
We're doing this is episode 52, and if you heard before, last week's episode, I think it might have been 2 weeks ago. Our last episode, we said episode 52 was kind of special because if you wanted to listen to Zesty Life Hacks every week, you could do it for a whole year, and that's kind of a birthday.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
We haven't done this podcast as regularly as we should have, as regularly as some people might have wanted us to, but we've made it to 52, and we think that is pretty cool.
Yeah. I just got a balloon so I could pop it at the camera.
Okay, go.
So, time to plug stuff so you kids then get to see.
Is that what I was supposed to do?
If you want to see the buff of the camera, you can go to Zesty Life Hacks everywhere. Tell them more.
Are you doing me? It was
half telemarketer, half you.
Okay. Yes, this is where I go. If you'd like to see more Zesty Life Hacks, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
Are you changing up your voice?
Yeah, I thought I'd go for a deep...
So it did sound like my impression.
No, not so it didn't sound like your impression. I just thought I'd do in a world. But I'm not very good at it. My voice is a little bit...
in a world where...
Oh, you're better at it than I am.
In a world where voice actors that do this voice are paid way too little.
Okay. But you can see us on YouTube. You can watch our faces. I'm wearing a very colourful shirt. It would be a shame to have wasted putting this on for you if you don't go and watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, right now I have a belt. Or maybe I don't. You won't know unless you look on YouTube. Belt, maybe. Maybe there's a belt.
I think he gave it away because they could hear the belt buckle clinking.
Yeah, is what they think, but it's actually just clinking I'm making off another thing. So I'll do it again, but you won't get to see that thing unless you look at it.
This is a great bit. This is the best bit you've ever done. The clinking of an old belt buckle.
Yeah, but is it actually a belt buckle?
It is. I can quite clearly see it is.
No!
I can tell you it is.
You ruined it. But you haven't, thanks, Dad, for the good acting. Or maybe he wasn't acting. You don't know.
Okay, I think people have heard us waffle on about silly things long enough. Let's get into another silly thing. Have you got a hack today?
Yes.
Hey! This will be good.
Now, are you familiar with rubber bands?
Oh, yeah, I know rubber bands.
Wow, that's amazing. You must have great education to know about rubber bands. Rubber bands is only for the smartest people. That's how I know about them.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Hey, everybody, you're all smart. If you've ever seen a rubber band, good on you.
If you know about rubber bands, you are... your brain is just...
I love... You've actually got your headphones almost coming down over your eyes at the moment. Do you want to just push them back?
I am RoboCop.
Okay, yeah.
I can't see anything.
Push them.
I'm Cyclops from X-Men. If I take these off, I'll zap you.
You won't zap me. Take them off. Put them on properly.
I'm gonna zap.
As much as I want to cosplay X-Men, because I would totally be Wolverine, what I want to do is get into this hack about rubber bands. So let's go.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go.
Okay, I will go.
Good.
Yes. So you know that many people like to get ripped. They like to get really ripped.
Are you talking about like muscle building?
Yeah, like ripped.
Getting ripped.
Like,
you're just talking about...
We're talking 10 packs and protein shakes. Ripped.
Okay, ripped. Yep.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you're ripped, you have to go to award shows. Probably not for you being ripped, but maybe for you being ripped. Now...
Hey, okay, hang on.
To keep yourself ripped, you're doing lots of clapping at award shows, aren't you? Are you doing lots of clapping at award shows? Yes or no?
Just for the sake of moving things along, I'm going to say yes.
Good.
Okay.
Now, basically, you're doing lots of clapping. And clapping's not very strenuous. It may get a little tired if you're doing it all day.
Okay.
But you can do it for a long time. And being able to do something for a long time really easily isn't a way to get ripped. So basically...
Wait, for the sake of anybody who actually is listening to this podcast, this happens a bit. I digress. Some people say, oh, yeah, we've got like 3 listeners. No, we have 3 listeners, and those 3 people are the most important people in the world. So just for you guys, I'm going to ask Hardy not to do the ripped thing anymore. Can you just say ripped normally?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So when you get ripped... Well, when you want to keep ripped, basically... You need a when you're clapping, what you can do is you can get a lot of rubber bands. Mm-hmm. You are familiar with rubber bands.
We've established I am.
We've established that you are. Yeah, so basically you can put rubber bands around your hands, and then when you clap, you're taking more energy to
pull your hands apart.
Yeah. Or you could even get one of the full pulley things.
Hang on.
And
yeah, okay.
Maybe.
I don't
Might
know what.
not help.
Let's just stick with the rubber bands. It's a hack.
And then when you clap, you're using more energy, and you can put a bunch of rubber bands around, and then you can get ripped by being polite.
And clapping at award shows.
Yes.
So what you're proposing is somebody super ripped, let's say The Rock.
Dun, 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 dun. No, that's John Cena.
Let's say John Cena.
John Cena! Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so John Cena goes to an award show. Oh, yeah. John Cena goes to an award. The Rock goes to an award show and...
Can you smell what The Rock's cooking?
Are you going to do all their bits? If I think of a wrestler, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, it's Hulk Hogan.
You
Jabroni, Hulk Hogan.
Jabroni was The Rock.
He has blonde hair, I think.
You know nothing of Hulk Hogan, and that pleases me, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm...
no, okay.
I've
got one for you. I've got one.
I'm green. Probably from eating kale and clapping.
Hulk Hogan is not green. He does have blonde hair. I don't think he's ever eaten kale. But
Hulk Hogan, if you're listening, have you ever eaten kale?
Oh, please email zestylifehacks@gmail.com.
Yes, Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
If you're listening.
Here's a guy. He can't email in, and you don't know his theme music. It's Macho Man Randy Savage. So
Macho Man.
It's not. It's not a theme song. Although
I looked up Macho Man because you kept them going Macho Man.
The Macho Man Randy Savage.
He's got like sunglasses on.
He probably could have been in the Village People with his outfit, but the Macho
YMC.
Stop it.
Okay.
Macho Man goes to an award show.
Yes.
Or went to an award show. Let's say in this world, I feel bad. Macho Man's not alive anymore. Okay, let's go with The Rock. The Rock goes to an award show, and he's sitting there, and he's about to be get awarded an Oscar for Jumanji 3, and his hands come up as they talk about all the other nominees. All right? Someone's getting nominated because they did an Avengers film, and someone's getting nominated because they were in Star Wars, and someone's getting nominated because they did a movie in a foreign language. And every time those people come up, you see The Rock's hands come up and into frame on your telly, or if you're just watching on YouTube. And as he brings them up, they're in like a prayer position, and you see it's The Rock, so he's pretty buff already. You see approximately 100 red rubber bands holding his hands together, and he pulls them apart and lets them slap back together. And he just does that over and over and over again, and a little bead of sweat trickles down the side of his face. I don't know how that's going to go with his black tuxedo.
Yeah, okay, so I guess we have to now discuss how Dwayne The Rock Johnson would look in a red tuxedo.
Oh, to go with the red rubber bands.
Yeah, we're not changing.
I reckon. I know he can.
We're not getting black rubber bands. Are you insane?
Okay, so The Rock drastically changes his look. He's wearing a red suit, and his hands come up and into frame, and they are held together with 100 red rubber bands, and he's still sweating a bit because it's a difficult workout. What I'm wondering is maybe he should add it to part of his workout at home, and then when he comes, he can just clap so loud that it echoes around the auditorium.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're not Dwayne The Rock Johnson or John Cena or someone else who is ripped,
Green Hulk Hogan.
Green Hulk Hogan. Why would you do that? Do you think this is for everybody?
Well, like if you need to clap a lot.
If you need to clap a lot.
Do you need to clap a lot?
So it wouldn't help for other parts?
Well, if you had to go to like one of those dance style things, and then right at the end they have all the...
Oh, if you've got kids. Claps. So this is good for you if you've got kids.
And then you need to clap like along to the music, or like if you go into a hoedown or something.
A hoedown. So there are... Okay, stop. Okay. So...
Hoedown.
So this hack is for... This hack is for ripped celebrities or parents who need to go to their kids' recital and clap so their kids know exactly where they are in the audience. They have to clap louder than everyone else. Yes. Or if you are into country music and love a hoedown. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if our listeners, though, are kids, how is this going to help them?
Well, I mean, lots of times in assemblies at school, people get like awards for like academic achievements and stuff. So you need to clap quite a lot.
At assemblies?
Yeah.
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 And you're a kid and you've been at school all day and it's a bit tiring and then you need to clap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's
this is a little...
the one ripped kid at school.
that one kid who has matured way too fast and he's still in like...
all the rubber bands.
He's in like year 6, but his top lip's getting just a little bit hairy and his voice is sort of like...
No.
Yeah, hi, like that.
No, they're just ripped because they did the rubber band thing.
Oh, okay. So they're not.
But the other kid's there, and he is scared of that kid because that kid did the rubber band thing.
Okay, as a kid, you can have rubber bands in and on your hands in assembly, and no one's really going to mind. You can actually work out at the event. You don't have to pre-workout. Yeah. All you need is a pocket full of rubber bands.
Yeah.
Are you allowed that at school these days?
Rubber bands?
Yeah. They could be considered a deadly weapon. Never point them at anyone's face. You could take an eye out with a rubber band.
I mean, yeah.
If you flick it at them.
You could, but you could also take an eye out with a ruler, but we can still use rulers. Oh, with rulers. You could take an eye out with a lot of things.
Okay.
I don't want to go on with this, but there are many eye taker outer things.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's a depressing note, and we're having a party, so we're not doing that one.
Yeah. Woo, woo. Hold on. Wait, do you want to do it now?
Well, yeah, because wait, hold on. It's a happy 52 episodes, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. All that remains is for me to say, get those rubber bands on your hands and get ripped. And da-da-da-da-da.
Smoke. Hello. I'm just letting you people of the universe know that stars are good and you can give up to 5, which would be good if you gave up to 5. But if you don't want to do that, or if you want to do something more, you can also review, which is good. And we might even get featured or something. Goodbye.